In Sydney, Customs and Border Protection have taken aside an Australian woman for an examination.
Hi. What is this for? Is that for that TV show?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
We've got a female passenger at the barrier. She's coming in from Thailand. We've noticed her acting a bit suspicious around the carousels, and she was going to different carousels. So we've watched her. We decided to bring her in for an examination. Are you fully aware of the contents in the bag?
Yes,
Do you know what's
I
inside?
have a lot of undies, bras, bikinis.
Yep. No worries. Do you have any sharp items or anything?
Nothing.
And are you carrying over $10,000 cash?
No, I wish.
So how long have you been over there for?
9 days.
The woman has spent her holiday with some friends, but she has returned back to Sydney earlier than the rest of the group.
Are they from here? They live here?
Yeah, they live in Sydney.
When are they due back?
On Saturday. They just stayed to get tattoos as well. You don't believe who I am?
Oh, I'm just having a quick look through your bag.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you don't believe that I'm whoever I am.
While you're over there,
Yeah.
did you or any of your friends come in contact with any drugs, or did you know of your friends coming in contact with any drugs, any of the
Not that
nightclubs,
I
anything
know
like
of.
that? Not that you know of?
No.
Do you do drugs
Medication.
at all?
I won't lie to you. Medication. I took antibiotics. That's about
Was
it.
it from here or over there?
No, over there.
Do any of your friends or you
I don't take
take any drugs here?
I
Any of your
drink
friends?
alcohol. I'm an alcoholic, but
Yep.
I don't drink drugs. I just got out of relationships. I went for a holiday.
So did you go over there because you just broke up in a relationship, or?
Yeah, I was in a 5-year relationship. And it just went downhill. So,
Officer Trent needs to make sure that the medication the woman purchased in Thailand is not prohibited and that there are no other surprises hidden in her bags.
Is the medicine in this bag, or
what medicine?
the medication?
Yeah. One for other things like there it is, Valium. To sleep.
The Valium will be seized because she doesn't have a prescription. And the bag search, if she has anything else, is a long way from finishing, as she has packed a huge amount of clothing.
Took a lot of clothes for just stay.
I'm a girl. What do you expect? Are you enjoying this?
A Sudanese-born UK citizen has arrived in Sydney, but immigration are slightly suspicious about exactly why he is here.
So the passenger has arrived today on a tourist visa. I'm going to interview him today and find out why he has travelled to Australia. And depending on the information or what he tells us, he may or may not be granted immigration clearance today. So, Abdul, tell me, why have you come to Australia?
I'm just coming to holiday, that's all, yes, you know.
Okay, so do you have any friends? Do you know anybody in Australia?
No, I haven't got any friend, I don't know anybody here.
And how long do you intend to stay?
I'm gonna stay like 2 months and 20 days or 18 days, something like that.
So 2 months and 20 days. And what are you going to do during those 2 months and 20 days? That's a long time to be on holiday.
Just holiday, yes, only. I'm not gonna do anything, just holiday.
Okay, so what do you do in the UK?
I was working security.
Okay, so you're working in security, and then why are you no longer doing that?
I'm just asking them to give me holiday. I want to go to Sudan that time to visit my family, 3 months. And they say we can give you more than 2 weeks. That's why, yes, I left the job. And then
Okay, so you were working in security, you applied for leave for 3 months, that was denied,
yeah,
and then you went to Sudan.
Sudan,
For how long did you go to Sudan?
I have been there 3 months exactly.
Okay, so how do you support yourself?
3 years ago, I'm working 3 years in one company. I'm saving money, you know,
How much have you saved?
couple of thousands, you know.
Okay, so can you explain to me how come you've taken 3 months, you went back to the UK,
Yeah.
and in less than a month, you taken another 2.5
Take
months
another
leave?
job because that's part-time, you know. I just,
Okay, do you have family?
yeah, I got a family, yeah.
Where's your family? You
My
have,
wife in UK now.
yep, and you have children?
Yeah, I got 2 daughters.
And who is supporting your family while you are here in Australia and while you were unemployed?
They are getting benefit, you know.
They're getting benefits. So how is it that you can afford to leave the UK and travel around the world if you are on a benefit?
enjoying this?
Back in Sydney, the bags of this Australian woman who has just returned from a holiday in Thailand are still being examined.
You been there before? Thailand?
No. I've been to Bangkok. I got my breast done there.
Tell you what's it? Breast.
My breast.
Officer Trent needs to make sure that she is not bringing anything into the country that she shouldn't.
Victoria's Secret. Perfume. Look. Smell it.
So far, nothing seems to be out of place. But Officer Trent is concerned that her flirtatious behaviour could be an attempt to distract him.
But cut me some slack on the girl. Like, if you think you can check everything, you're gonna find nothing.
You go shooting?
That's my perfect bullet hole, straight in the head.
What type of gun?
It was a Colbert. I don't know my gun. A shotgun. There was a shot. I used 2 different guns. I laugh at people that are on that TV show, and now I want it.
And you got your 5 minutes of fame.
I don't want my 5 minutes of fame. I just want to go home.
But she won't be going anywhere soon, as something suspicious is discovered hidden inside her bag.
Oh, please.
They appear to be vials that could contain an illicit substance. In mail centres across Australia, biosecurity officers are responsible for monitoring and inspecting any potential biohazardous material that is sent through the post. Today, in Sydney, Officer Jeanette has found a potentially high-risk item on the X-ray.
Okay, I don't know what that is. That's really odd. I can see teeth. Appears to be a jaw, actually, because I can see it's like the base of the mouth, green teeth. Do you want to have a look at this, Laura, and see what you think there?
Yeah, it's definitely the jaw of an animal.
Yeah, see, that looks like the bottom jaw. Quite organic in there. Could still have flesh and stuff like that in there.
What's
No
it declared
idea.
as?
Research material, so it could be
Okay.
anything really there. You can see it's an animal, but that's about all. I mean, because it's an X-ray image, it just shows all the organic. So the whole thing's organic except for the teeth, but it sort of distorts what you can see of it as well.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have to have a good look at that, find out what it is exactly.
The package is opened by Australia Post, so the officers are able to inspect the contents.
I'm interested to see what this is actually.
Yeah.
The X-ray image wasn't that clear, was it?
So they've done a good job in wrapping this one up. So it looks like. Ew.
Yeah, no, that's definitely real.
What about accommodation? Where are you going to stay?
I just booked a hostel in Sydney.
For how long?
5 days.
5 days.
This unemployed UK citizen has recently been on a 3-month holiday back to his home country in Sudan and has now arrived in Australia and plans to stay for several months.
And during that period of time, what are you going to be doing?
I'm just going to my holiday. I'm going just looking around and just, that's all, holiday.
For a holiday?
Yeah.
Okay, so your story is not making sense to me. I don't understand.
I'm just coming to holiday, just.
Does that sound plausible? Can you explain to me why a person like yourself has a family, how you can afford to travel
Yeah,
as far as Australia,
yeah,
yep, and you'll leave your family behind,
yeah,
and they're receiving a benefit?
yeah.
So can you explain to me
Because
how
I'm
you
like-
can afford to be on a holiday for 3 months
Yeah.
initially?
Yeah.
You've returned to the UK for a brief period of time, and you've traveled again to Australia for a period of, say, 2 to 3 months.
Yeah,
So how are you supporting yourself?
because this is my
And
family.
you don't have any employment.
Because I'm not coming to claiming asylum seeker here, I'm just coming to my own passport, everybody is coming.
Yeah, but nobody mentioned that you were coming to claim asylum in Australia, so I believe that's something that you were mentioning yourself. So do you have any contacts in Australia? Do you know anybody in Australia?
Anybody in Australia.
All right, so based on the information that you have given me, I guess a decision will be made whether you will be allowed to enter Australia or not enter Australia, and the information that you have given me so far is very limited. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to suspend the interview for a little while. I'm going to have a chat with my supervisor and we'll see where we go with this interview, okay?
He's still not giving anything away, but Supervising Officer Paul may have found a detail that proves he's lying.
Now, didn't he tell you that there were no numbers, no contacts?
Yeah, he has told me he has insisted that he has no contacts in Australia.
Okay, look, since you were speaking to the passenger, we've gone back through the phone. There's an Australian contact.
Officer Trent has just located a number of small glass vials hidden inside the baggage of this young Australian woman who has just returned from a holiday in Thailand.
Sure you don't have any more?
Yeah.
Because I'll have to go. I'll go through all the clothes all of one plate again.
Yeah.
And she doesn't seem to be telling the truth.
So you got no more? What are these ones? I'm gonna have to go. I'll go through all your bag again unless you tell me what you got.
You can check everything. You're going to find nothing.
But she does have more of the vials. She claims she doesn't know what they are and that she is only carrying them for a friend.
Did he give it to you or did you get it for him?
No, he gave it to me.
Was it a friend that was over there with you or?
No.
Who?
Yeah, a friend over there with me. I told him I'd bring it back to them.
What was his name?
I don't know.
No, you do know.
I'm Zannied, I'm valid. I don't know.
No. You do know. You were pretty clear-headed just a minute ago, and now we found this. You're starting to go, oh, blah, blah, blah.
It is suspected that the vials are for a course of performance-enhancing steroids or another similar drug.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you again, is there any more?
No, I swear on everything. That's it. 10. You know, it's a cycle of 10.
So you did know what amount you had? So you lied before?
I don't know what it is. I know that it's something.
You just said it's a cycle of 10. You know exactly
I know
what
it's
it
a
is.
cycle of 10, but I don't know what it is. They told me it was a cycle of 10.
But you knew how much there was?
I knew how much it was. Yes, I did.
So you lied?
Okay. Oh my God, I'm stressing out.
Well...
This UK citizen has arrived on a tourist visa, but he may not be here for a holiday. He has very limited funds to cover his 3-month stay, and immigration suspects that he will have to work to support himself.
Well, he seems to go round and round when he's questioned. He doesn't give any direct answers at all. He's being very guarded, I guess, about what he says. He doesn't want to, I guess, slip up on or give away too much information, so I have concerns about his intentions.
He has claimed that he does not know anyone in Australia, but immigration has discovered a local number on his phone that was recently dialed and a web search of the number links to a refrigeration business in Sydney.
There's a phone call that was made to an Australian mobile. That one. That's an Australian mobile number.
No, this one I contact the hotel.
The hotel?
Yeah,
You contacted them?
yeah.
Okay. What did you contact them for?
Because I want to confirm this, take a booking. Yeah.
But when we put that telephone number into a directory search, it comes up with something other than the hotel.
I don't know. I just only contact the hotel people.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
A call to the person will hopefully shed some light on what the man is really up to.
I'm calling in relation to a gentleman who's arrived today and...
The person tells Essence that he runs a hostel, but he is reluctant to give any details.
Oh, okay. Other than the hostel, do you have any other business concerns there? No, that's okay. That's up to you, entirely up to you. Do you own a refrigeration company at all? You do? Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay. Thank you for that.
It is difficult to know if there was a work arrangement planned.
He was a little bit guarded about divulging that information and didn't really want to provide any more information.
But there is enough information to begin the process of cancelling his visa.
So, Mr. Mohammed, this is a notice of intention to consider the cancellation of your visa.
He is now given a chance to come up with the reason why they should let him stay.
All right, so I'll come back in about 15 to 20 minutes to hear your response, okay?
There is a lot riding on what he has to say to convince immigration to let him into Australia. In Sydney's mail centre, Biosecurity have just discovered a peculiar item that potentially carries great risks for Australia's biosecurity.
So it looks like
It's a shark head. It's not just the jaw, it's the head as well.
yeah.
Gross, isn't it?
What's of particular concern to biosecurity is the amount of flesh still on the bone.
Still got meat and flesh and it's not been cleaned.
No.
It's definitely a real shark
Yeah.
head. It's really smelly, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Definitely high risk, so...
An issue for the importer is whether the shark is on the CITES list.
So CITES is the customs issue.
Convention for International Trade of Endangered Species. Yeah. Well, they've
Look at
got paperwork here with it. It says it's a mako shark and that it's not included in the list of CITES. So this is from the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources in, I think it was from Malta. I think we definitely have to let customs have a look at it. They can determine whether or not it's endangered species.
If it's not on the endangered list, the recipient will need to make a decision before Biosecurity can release the shark.
They can have the shark head treated with gamma irradiation or re-exported or destruction. If we don't hear back from them, it will be destroyed, but if they want it for research materials, as it's stated on the declaration, then they may pay to have it treated, then they can have the item.
Officer Trent suspects that this Australian woman knew about a number of vials that could contain some sort of steroid hidden inside her bags.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you again, is there any more?
No, I swear on everything, that's it, 10. You know, it's a cycle of 10.
So you did know how many you had? So you lied before?
I don't know what it is. I know that it's something...
You just said it's a cycle of 10, you know exactly
I know
what
it's
it
a
is.
cycle of 10, but I don't know what it is. They told me it was a cycle of 10.
But you knew how much there was?
I knew how much it was, yes, I did.
So you lied?
Okay. God, I'm stressing out.
Well-
There is now confirmation that the vials do contain a highly prohibited substance.
HGH, human growth hormone. Asked to get a permit, if not, caution.
You don't have a permit for all that, do you?
What's a permit?
Okay, I'm just going to caution you now. You don't have to do or say anything, but anything you do say or do may be used as evidence. Do you understand? You understand? Yep.
This man must now come up with a reason why immigration should not cancel his visa.
Okay, so Mr. Mohammed, I'm ready to hear your response.
I haven't got anything to tell you because I'm just only coming holiday. Why I said, you know, if I find, you know, in Sydney charities, I'm going to work with them volunteers. That's all. It's only. I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, that's all.
This claim is dismissed because there is nothing to show that he is here to volunteer for any charity. Essence now goes through the facts of the case with Supervising Officer Craig to make the final decision.
Not much money.
Not much money.
Long time in Australia. Claiming to go home in 3 months. Not enough money for 3 months. Already spent 3 months in the Sudan and not much to go home to. So his work situation's tenuous.
In addition to that, he's unable to really say what he's here for. He claims he's here as a visitor or a tourist, but there's no plan for tourist activities. Nothing behind that at all. He just says he's going to stay in a backpack as well. That's not what a tourist does.
Well, it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
At all.
And with absolutely nothing that suggests he is here for tourism, there is only one decision to make.
So in weighing up all the grounds for cancellation and your response, I have decided to cancel your visa. As you are no longer the holder of a visa, you have been refused immigration clearance and you will be removed from Australia as an unlawful non-citizen.
HGH, human growth hormone. Asked if she's got a permit, if not, caution.
You don't have a permit for all that, do you?
What's a permit?
No, just don't. Okay, I'm just going to caution you now. You don't have to do or say anything, but anything you do say or do may be used as evidence. Do you understand?
Yes.
You understand? Yep.
Human growth hormones are used for performance and image enhancing and have a number of dangerous side effects. The passenger says that they are not for her, but she has brought them in for friends that she has been holidaying with in Thailand.
Any of them been in trouble with the police or anything?
Not
You
that
ever
I
been
know
in trouble with the police?
of. Not that I know of.
Not that you know of.
No. Like, not that I know of. They've been in trouble.
How long have you known them for?
A while, about 3 years.
Customs and Border Protection will most likely take her friend aside when he arrives in a couple of days. But for now, the bag search is complete, and the officers are satisfied that she is not carrying any other prohibited substances.
Looks good.
The lady, we found 10 vials. They have been seized because they are prohibited items. The 4 tablets of Valium as well. She has been issued with a seizure notice and cautioned and giving a warning, and she was allowed to go.